Good afternoon, traders. So yesterday I put out a static post on COMPUSD, really at the request of one of my buddies who was interested in this token. I will put the link to that post in the description wherever I can. Actually, I can do this here on TradingView as well because it points to a TradingView post. So I will do that for you. In the meantime, I thought it would be worthwhile just to clarify a few things via video. I think what I am going to do from now on going forward is anytime I put out one of these free trade alerts, anything I see of interest that I put out to you guys, I will from now on put a static post for you to quickly review. Or if you have the time commitment and you are invested in some of these videos, I will also put out a video for you guys. That way you have the choice between the video or the post. I know if it's me personally, I don't like watching videos. And I've said this before, I would never watch a video of myself. But a lot of you guys are newer and you're trying to learn as I go through and do this technical analysis on the fly. And I understand that's why you're watching the video. It teaches you a little bit more. You're able to see while I'm doing it how I arrange these different patterns, levels, and trading indicators. All right, enough said about that. Let's jump into COMPUSD, and I will show you what I have found. And again, you can review the static post, which I posted yesterday, in the link in the description. All right, so basically, I suggested that we have something similar going on as my post on Dogecoin, which I will also put that in the description as well. So a couple days ago, I put a post out regarding Dogecoin. It had what appeared to be an inverse head and shoulders pattern. And I told you all what to wait for. We wanted to break that neckline on the 4 hour. I gave you some entry indicators or when you would want to enter into that trade, and I gave you some targets. And so I believe Dogecoin has hit our first target. Let me pull up that post real quick. Yes, so this is your whole target area, this green box. First target has been hit at 14 cents, and second target was that 100-day moving average, really, which is at almost 15 cents, 14.7 cents. And so I placed a green target box there for you all. And so fortunately, we've hit that first target. I still think we will hit the second target as well and possibly go even higher. But I do swing trades. So my trades are anywhere from days, weeks, sometimes months. And the whole altcoin market is heating up. So this is really an exact replica of what we're seeing on COMPUSD. And I just blew away my chart, so I'm going to have to bring that back up here. Hang tight. So we're seeing this exact same pattern here on COMPUSD. We haven't quite touched our neckline yet. Let's zoom in here to the 4 hour chart and I'll show you what I'm looking at. All right, so we have this proposed inverse head and shoulders pattern. I say proposed because we haven't quite reached the neckline here. The neckline would be that red resistance level overhead. Get out my pen, this right here. So you're looking to touch that and then break that. So for those of you who are interested in this type of trade, there are a number of ways you can play this out depending upon your risk tolerance. And in my post, I stated some of you may want to just wait for us to get above the 50-day, not the 50 candle, the 50-day moving average. So I have that drawn out right here. That is this bright yellow. That's my 50-day moving average. I put that on the chart just so you all could see it. The rest of these are, this is the 50 candle moving average, this blue. The purple is 100 candle. The red is 200 candle, and the light, the skinny red, is a 20 candle moving average. All right, we're looking at the 50-day moving average in the yellow here. And so first entry, this is for those that have a higher risk tolerance. You would want to wait for us to cross over, close above that 50-day, confirm by opening a new candle and closing the new candle above that 50-day moving average. And then you're hoping at that point that we continue upwards to our next point of resistance, which is at 125. All right. Now, we still have to conquer that 125. So if you're wanting confirmation that this inverse head and shoulders pattern is going to play out, that's really where you would wait to enter into this trade. You want a candle to pop up above that resistance at 125, close above, and then you want another candle to open and close above that level of resistance. That would indicate it is now support at 125. And so that's where you would make your entry if you have more of a medium to lower risk tolerance. Once you enter your targets, and where did I get this target? Again, let's review. That's why you guys like watching these videos. I measured from the top of the head to the neckline. So the bottommost candle is about at $97. Neckline remains here. So I've taken a measurement, and I'm just going to move this to where we anticipate a breakout to occur. All right. And that takes us right to our first target of 152. That is the most conservative target. If you're really feeling lucky and you want to hold this a little bit longer, or you want to hold some of it, I should say, I would greatly encourage you to take profits once you hit that 152, because nobody knows what it's going to do after that. But hitting that 152 would mean that we're above this 100-day moving average. All right, see, and now I'm on the daily chart here. So that purple line is now a daily, 100-day moving average. If we hit 152, we'll be above that 100-day moving average, and we can thereby use it as support. All right, that gives us even more indication that bullish action could occur into the future and take us all the way up into this descending black trend line. So that would be target number 2 at 170. And if you haven't taken most off by then, you could actually hold this all the way up to the 200-day. Now that is a super aggressive target, and I don't know. That's one of those, you don't want to hold 100%. If you're a trader like me, you're capitalizing, you're taking profits when you can. You're not gambling. Gamblers don't win at this game, all right? You have to be conservative to some degree, manage your risk well, and take your profits where you can. So your first target is 152, second target is 170, and third target, far more aggressive target, much less in your portfolio at that point, would be the 200-day moving average. And that is the way you would play this trade on COMPUSD or COMPUSDT. All right, so in closing, it's important to have patience here. You got to wait for confirmation. Don't just go all in, and you know that's called gambling. We're not gambling. This is a game of probabilities, and you're playing your probabilities the best that you possibly can. So wait for confirmation on the 4-hour chart. Evaluate your tolerance for risk. What are you willing to? Are you a very aggressive? Do you have a high risk tolerance or a lower risk tolerance? Only you can answer that question. So then you enter accordingly, according to your risk tolerance, and never ever bet more than you are willing to lose. All right, that is the conversation for today. Hope you all have best success if you enter this trade, and peace, y'all. Talk to you later.